3, they'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series? Probably not. But you cannot get swept.
Kenny and I know this for a fact. Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. How they respond tonight, Kenny.
This is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. You look at Portland, they're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Lee, he's in at center. Durant is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Ellis at the 2. Now here's Durant. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And Mirotic kicks to Ellis. Here's Lee. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
He's yours. He's yours.
Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
Nigga looking like that shooting
On defense, Oklahoma City. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's Westbrook, a little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And there's the pass to Lee. Ellis dishes to Lee. And there's the call on Howard. Here's Lee. Ellis outside. Pocket 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Thunder shoot their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Lee. Joakim Noah is checked in for Dwight Howard. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Westbrook against Lillard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shot of the night. The Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out.
What are y'all doing now?
Westbrook with it. Noah picks him up. Here's Lee. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Ellis. Outside Westbrook. Here's Lee. And off the corner, and in it goes. Lee's got 11.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Aminu. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum kicks it to Noah. Passes it to Aminu. And Lee pulls it down. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on an 11-3 run. Westbrook wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Lillard kicks to Lillard. Nice move. No good. Good D by Lee.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And that's 13 points for Freak.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Let's take this moment to show you who led the league in scoring during the regular season. Freak number 1. 4th, Damian Lillard.
Both of these guys had huge numbers, and both guys can claim some credit for helping their team make it to the postseason. I mean, their scoring numbers were a big part of their team's success.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis is checked in for John Lure. Williams comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jared Bayless subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Portland. Here's Lee. He's got 13, and he goes in for the dunk.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Bayless, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
One shot. That's good from Bayless. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Westbrook kicks to Lee. Here's Cantor. Goes up and lays it nice. Cantor's got his first bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Kicks it to Bayless. Williams a screen. Aminu the pass to Bayless. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And Lee with the stuff.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
That's good from Davis on the assist by Lillard.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Davis sets a screen. Lillard dishes to Bayless. Stolen by Waiters. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. Lee goes in, and Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get...
Changes. Howard's checked in for Davis. Noah comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Taking a look at the Thunder. Lee in at center. Ellis is out there with Stauskas. And it's Durant. And it's Mirotic in at the power forward position. Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's McCollum. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Now here's Lee. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Durant kicks to Lee. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Noah. Lee with the block. Here's the break. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You could feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Now here's McCollum. Down low, looking to end the run, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Lee. 25 points in the game. Stauskas kicks to Mirotic. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. Number 1, the Trailblazers. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
We've got a pair of teams here that weren't shy about shooting from way downtown. I mean, they love the three-point line, and with good reason. They were getting it done from back there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis is checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Joakim Noah. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Williams. And Lillard subbed in for Jared Bayless.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Screen by Lee. And Westbrook, here we go. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. And that one's good. Lillard's got 5.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Westbrook passes to Lee. Shoots from the right block, and he connects with the jumper. And the Thunder lead by 19.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's McCollum. Unloads from 9. Here's Davis. Can't hit. Great D that time from Durant. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points.
Get the ball inside.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Oklahoma City moving it around. Lillard with the rebound. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Damari Carroll's checked in. And so a pretty lot.
Kevin, what is a lot?
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Lee. He's got 27 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
Was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Howard is out there with John Lewis. And it's Aminu in at the small forward position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Lillard, no luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Right side Westbrook. Now the feed to Mirotic. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The dish to McCollum. Howard setting the pick for McCollum. Feeds it to Lure. And easy 2 points on the layup. Lure's got the first basket of the second half here for the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Westbrook kicks to Lee. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
He's not playing like a game 4.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Hold up.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
One double team.
Lee against Howard. Here's Mirotic. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Mirotic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting going.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
The Thunder leading by 18. Westbrook dishes to Lee. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the junkie.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game.
Okay.
Howard, that's good.
They're doing work here in the second half
3 or 4 to start.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Westbrook. Mirotic the screen. Here's Lee. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lee's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Well, the small forward position is where you expect to see a lot of the league's top shooters. And during the regular season, these were the best of that bunch. Kevin Durant, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight.
Screaming, but you're not fucking high.
No, man, you talking about?
Passes to Howard.
Looking like I don't stream when I play this shit.
He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. For Portland, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First free throw is good. Cantor checked in for Mirotic. And both free throws good for Howard. Oklahoma City leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Westbrook kicks to Lee. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Westbrook. Goes back up. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Jarrett Bayless. Damari Carroll's checked in for Oklahoma City.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And they're able to recover. Here's Stauskas. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Get the ball inside.
Carroll dishes to Lee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The free throw drops for Lee. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 21. Lillard attacking. Misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fires the 3. Here's Lee. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The 8-footer. Lee with the block, but he recovers it. And he recovers it. Outside Williams. Over to the wing. Noah with a screen on Waiters. 5 to shoot. Nobody near Williams. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Westbrook passes to Waiters. Lee left side. Dishes it to Carroll. Now here's Waiters. Here's the floater. Count the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 20.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
And Lillard kicks to Williams. Here's McCollum. Got it from 16 feet. McCollum's got his second bucket.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Here's Lillard following the score by Oklahoma City. McCollum with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. McCollum kicks to Lillard. They get it back, and it's Davis missing.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. You got it.
And Waiters has it in the corner. Lee dishes to Westbrook. Goes up at the stripe, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and no good trying to get that one. The three-quarters of... And we welcome you back. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Noah's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Lee comes in for Cantor. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Gerald Henderson. So the Thunder 5 right now. Lee, he's in at center. Mirotic is out there with Durant. Then it's Ellis. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. Now here's Howard. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Aminu. Here's Howard, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. Issue 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Now, here's Westbrook. Lee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And that one misses. 2 shots. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 18. Here is Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Down low. And Lure gets it to go. Lure's got 11 in the second half.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Ellis with a screen on Lillard. Lee passes to Westbrook. Out to Lee. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Like it's 6.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there. He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Howard. Williams comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Harrison's checked in for McCollum, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Lillard. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Damari Carroll's checked in for Mirotic. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Ellis. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Oklahoma City.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Lee. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Here's Harrison, and Lure kicks to Williams. The pass to Harrison to the left wing. The feed to Davis. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Now here's Lee. No good. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Williams. Knocked away. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot from 17 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Nice piece of work there. Give yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And they're going to move on to the...
Kevin, what was the
2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team. And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining round one.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Looking at the Thunder, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this.
Survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game 1. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they are a team that certainly got to feel pretty confident right now, having swept their last series.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down, so I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem, and it's Monroe in at the 5 down low. And the shot is good. Mirotic has got his first points of the game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Outside, Davis kicks it to Monroe. 14 feet away, and Lee pulls it down.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Waiters gets a wide open look. Oklahoma City the rebound. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Durant after Eric Gordon's miss, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He hits the second from the line. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They set the pick on the wing. Davis. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Lee. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Westbrook. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. The drive by Gordon. It's Davis on the wing. Shot clock at 5, and that one's good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Gordon over to help. To the paint, the 9-foot shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 3 on 3. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night. The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook kicks to Lee. Now the dish to Mirotic. Raiders on the wing. Davis with the double team. Durant in the corner. Stolen by Evans. Westbrook against Holiday. Durant with the steal. Look at that. And he slams it one-handed.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a glimmer?
I'm going to let it slide.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. The Thunder leading by 3. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And a new group in here from the Oklahoma City. Lee's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Stauskas subbed in for Durant. Evans dishes to Anderson. Evans outside. They set the screen. Back to Anderson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Screen by Lee. Ellis kicks to Lee. Deflects the pass. Goodwin with the steal. Oh, and here comes Goodwin all alone. And they get it back. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That's good from McGee. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. To the middle. And Lee with the stuff.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And here are the Pelicans now. The Thunder making the shot. That's a good one. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's Lee, and that one is stuffed right through.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a mani. That's a facial.
Now here's Evans. Looking for his first basket still on this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Goodwin. Misses the 3. Dishes it to Carroll. And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Monroe is out there with Davis, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 45 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Freak. And Monroe kicks to Covington. Davis sets a screen. Covington passes to Davis. Here's Monroe, and he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lee outside. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. Westbrook double-teamed. And Waiters kicks to Lee. It's stolen by Davis. Gordon against Waiters. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Davis up top, covered by Mirotic. And Davis puts it in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Here's Westbrook, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Davis sends it back. Here's Covington. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Doubled by Lee. Gordon kicks to Covington. Davis sets a screen. Jumper off the screen, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Westbrook. At the elbow, Lee. Westbrook drives in. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Holiday with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. And here's Covington from the arc. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there. Thunder trailing by 13. Westbrook passes to Lee. It's Durant on the wing, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulders.
And through one half. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Talk about some great numbers for McGee. 10 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Mirotic out there with Durant. And it's Lee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Monroe. And the shot is long.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
That's good. Durant's got 5 now.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Davis, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Westbrook dishes to Mirotic. Bank shot, no good.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Feeds it to Evans. The kick out to Holiday. Almost, but it rolls out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And a wide open look for Lee. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Lee's got 13 points.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Screen by Monroe. And Holiday kicks to Davis. There's a screen. That's a 2 from Gordon. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Evans kicks to Holiday. The pass to Davis. Tries from 16. Shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Lee with the stuff.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Mirotic. And it's Ellison for Dion Waiters. And New Orleans also making a change. Robert Covington's checked in for Tyreek Evans. The feed to Ellis. Fires for 3. Can't hit. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And Holiday kicks to Covington. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Lee passes to Durant. Takes it from 10. That's good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. And Durant sends it back. Holiday against Westbrook. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Lee, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Gordon kicks to Monroe. Davis sets a screen. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Thunder trailing by 11. He feeds it to Lee. Offensive rebound. Here's Cantor. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance, and he gets it to go. Ellis has got 7 points.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Davis sets a screen. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Gordon. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And it's 6 points for Eric Gordon. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lee, a screen on Holiday. Westbrook dishes to Ellis. Lee, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. Screen by Monroe. Here's Davis. He with the block. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Lee's checked in for Enes Kanter. Iritic comes in for Damari Carroll. Durant's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Monte Ellis. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Craig Monroe, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Evans, he's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Gordon in for Drew Holiday. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Robert Covington. Gordon is out there with Tyreek Evans. Then there's Monroe. And it's Davis in at the power forward. Evans kicks to Gordon. On deep. Iritic grabs the miss. Iritic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Look at that jam. Wow. Beautiful.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Waiters passes to Westbrook. Iritic, the screen. It's stolen. Left side, Gordon. Back to Evans. Passes it to Monroe. Gordon kicks to Davis. 4 on the clock. He with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Thunder trailing by 3. Durant with it. Lee outside. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. And Iritic throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Covington dishes to Monroe. Misses in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Westbrook. He dishes it to Iritic and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Drew Holiday's checked in for New Orleans. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Pelicans have gone 0-6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. To end the drought, he kicks it to Davis. And here's Westbrook. There's the dish to Lee. Outside Durant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Nikola Mirotic. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
It's been a nice game for Holiday. 9 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Evans. Inside. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists in the game.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Lee passes to Durant. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Evans leading the charge. No luck. Durant with some nice D.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
.116 left here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Durant. To the inside. Lee. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Davis kicks to Monroe. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And it's Lee penetrating. Count it!
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Nails it!
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
Russell Westbrook.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Davis inside, covered by Lee, and Davis can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Monroe outside. Gordon with no one around. And again, no good by New Orleans. So it's Oklahoma City picking.
Kevin, this...
The 2K Sports postgame show.